it's Tori here, and so today I am back with another album review, and we'll be chatting about Waterparks and their new album Double Dare, which just came out this week. Today I feel like I'm a little more excited than usual to talk about an album because Waterparks were one of the few bands that during Warped Tour I made sure to try and catch their set every single day if I could. If I wasn't working, I was at their stage to watch their set, and they also became really good friends of mine over the summer, so I just think they are fantastic in every sense of the word. I understand that can make me seem a little bit biased in this review, but I pinky promise to you right now that I am going to be completely real with my thoughts on this album because that is what I'm here for. Honest opinions. So with that being said, let's just dive right into it. The buzz surrounding them right now is completely undeniable. Everyone's talking about them, everyone's at least curious, and I think part of that could be the fact that they do have Good Charlotte on their side, so everybody's kind of like, alright, well if the Madden brothers are behind it, I gotta see what's up. If you've ever followed Waterparks on Twitter or looked at anything they've ever done online, like their music videos or interviews or anything like that, I think it's very clear to see that they have all the elements that it takes to be the next big thing in our music scene. They have the look, the personality, they're so charismatic and fresh and different, but at the same time, like they're just some good old pop punk kids that are doing it right. And I know one of the things that they were really adamant about proving with this album is that they are so much more than just a pop punk band, which is absolutely true. I feel like a lot of pop punk bands I'll listen to, every song will kind of sound the same and every song gets a little bit repetitive, but Waterparks is absolutely not like that. I don't know about you guys, but usually when I listen to an album for the first time, every song kind of sounds the same until I delve a little bit deeper and hear them a little better, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see how this song is different from this song, and the melody is different, yada yada yada. But with Double Dare, every song immediately sounded different from the last, which to me is such a good sign. And also, I just think it's really, really great to see a band that's exponentially growing in the way that Waterparks is. Although this is their first full-length album, they've released a few EPs and smaller things in the past, which they were good, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed them, but Double Dare is just light years away from anything they've ever done in the past in the absolute best way. They've taken the ideas that they had with those EPs and expanded them and made them bigger and better. And there's a really good mixture of the rock and the electronic elements, which yes, it's common to mix those two genres together, but they're doing it in their own unique way, the Waterparks way. And Austin's vocals are definitely a little bit auto-tuned, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's very clear right off the bat that there's a lot happening with his vocals. So now let's get into the peaks and the pits of this album. To me, the two standout tracks on this album from the first time I listened through it are Little Violence and Made in America, and I liked both of them, surprisingly, for the same reason. I think they both have just the right amount of aggression to counteract the sweet and soft pop music that they are known for. So I think it has more of the rock side than the electronic side, which is absolutely right up my alley. Now on the other hand, my first pit of the album is Take Her to the Moon, and this song, you know what it reminds me of, you guys? It reminds me of my Cobra Starship and Breathe Carolina era of circa, what was that? Like 2007, 2008, like I'm talking Breathe Carolina, Hello Fascination. It's very, very electronic driven, and to be honest, it's just not my style anymore. Like, that kind of music is the kind of music I want to leave in that era. Like, it was good at the time, I still respect it, but it's just not my thing. So that song just reminds me a little bit too much of some Breathe Carolina, Cobra Starship kind of vibe, and that's just not really my style anymore. And the other song that I would say is a pit on this album is Powerless, which it was a solid attempt at a ballad, but I just don't think that's Waterparks' strong suit. Luckily it picked up towards the end and it got a little bit better. But if you are looking for a good ballad from Waterparks, I would recommend 21 Questions, which is the other slower track on this album. That one pulled at my heartstrings and tied them in a knot in all the right ways. So that one to me was a much stronger ballad in comparison to Powerless. And even though some of the songs are a little bit cliche and a little bit cheesy in my opinion, they're also really witty. Like, there's some songs where Austin is definitely poking fun of himself and there's some cute play on words. So I can absolutely appreciate those lyrics. And this album is one that I would say would be a total go-to on a day where I'm not looking for anything too heavy or emotionally driven. If I'm just in a good mood and want to have some fun background music that will keep me in a good mood, this would be a definite pick. And there you have it, guys. There's my review of Waterparks' album Double Dare. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your opinions on this album as well, so please leave it in the comments below. Listen through it. Tell me what your fave songs are. I would love to know. So also make sure you subscribe for more videos like this one, and I also have some interviews, makeup tutorials, all kinds of stuff on this channel, so there's something for everyone. And thanks for checking this out. I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.